Hey man, what it is? This is Deem, and I am your host, and this is by any means. There go to Cash App, $sign Dean by any means. There go to PayPal at Dean by any means. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It's much appreciated. They sell their soul for money and for riches and for attention. Um, what I hate about a lot of guys in black America, especially us men, we talking about dudes that's 30 plus, man. We are not leading by a good example at all. And we looking like a bunch of clowns out here, man. Now I know all y'all have been seeing what's going on with briccbaby, Adam 22, Whack 100, dwflame, the whole nine. And you got 30 something year old men. All of these men are older than I am. And I'm in my early 30s. So we talking 30 plus, 40 plus men. Whack 100 is basically 50, acting like children, man. And then we wonder why these young kids is so wild. You talk about and they look up to NBA young boy and all of these other people, but at the end of the day, who the parents? It's the parents' fault. The parents is whack 100s. The parents are whack 100s. You understand what I'm saying? Look at all the rappers we grew up liking. Nelly, 50, Fabulous. All these dudes is almost 50 years old, man. Look at P. Diddy. These are the parents. And not saying a couple guys I just mentioned are bad parents or anything like that. I'm just trying to get people to think. I think they think time stops. And it doesn't. It's the reason that these kids are off the chain and everything like they are now, because the fathers still want to be cool. The fathers still want to be have the attention on them. The fathers still want to be, the life of the party and haven't gave up. They the young OGs. And it ain't nothing wrong with still being a young OG, but it's what you're promoting. When you ain't promoting positivity to these young dudes is the problem. It's no way Nipsey Hussle should have had a clearer vision than people twice his age. 20, 30 years older than him. They still gangbanging. How you still gangbanging and you 50 years old? Now they let Adam 22 come in between them. All of these guys was friends. They was cool. They was cordial. Instead of making their own platform, instead of Brick Baby and DW Flame making their own podcast to show that we could be from opposite sides of neighborhoods and not get along and start their own thing, everybody want to ride Adam 22 sack the same way they do Vlad TV. We talk about culture vultures, but they only popular because we entertain these culture vultures. It's our issue. It's our problem. We are giving them the attention. We are giving them the fame, and then we complain about it. We don't make our own platforms. All of them over there mad that Adam 22 cut them off on a no jumper thing, right? Well, you wouldn't need no jumper if you was doing your own thing. It wouldn't be no beef. Why is y'all over there going with this corny white dude anyway? A guy that you know. Why is you trying to do business or be around or build a relationship with somebody that you know you would never hang around in a million years? It's nothing about Adam 22 that the average black man in America could relate to or think was cool, or we don't even have the same moral base. He like to see his wife get smashed on camera by like come on, y'all. We culturally ain't the same. But y'all tried to make this man cool and y'all accept him at anything he does because he was bringing you the bag. You can keep it all business. You don't have to be buddy buddy with people to make money with them. Actually, I prefer that you don't be that way. Actually, I prefer that you do keep it professional. Because one thing, when people know they can make bread with you, but you keep it strictly professional, guess what they're going to do? They're going to approach the business situation seriously and not play with you and look for other avenues and things like that to see what they could get away with. They know they can't get away with it because they know you all about the bread. You came here for business. That's it. Y'all go to everybody else's platforms instead of creating your own, man, doing your own thing, or at least going to Say Cheese. Why y'all don't go help Say Cheese out of Philly or Art Dialogue, or y'all can go to a bunch of different places that's ran by people that look like you. But y'all go to this man platform thinking that this man gonna have your back, knowing that he hasn't showed loyalty to nobody that's been on this show prior to y'all. He don't have the same moral code. And this goes to show you, y'all, that people will sell their soul against other people that don't got the same moral code as them. All for the bag, all for attention, all for clicks, all for likes. One thing y'all can say about me, I don't care how big another boxing channel is. If I don't like him, he ain't getting no shine unless I'm putting him on the Summer Jam screen to talk crazy about the man. Other than that, I'm not trying to be buddy buddy and all that because you got a lot of subscribers that can help my channel out. Absolutely not. My morals and my principles come first before anything else, my people. You got 30 something, 40 something, 50 something year old men out here acting like buffoons, still want to be tough, still claiming neighborhood and all of this stuff. Paru. How you 50 years old with grandchildren talking about some Paru? An embarrassment to the culture. We don't have strong black men that stand on anything anymore. They don't stand on nothing. I work with dudes who don't got no moral code. They talk about everybody and their mom behind their back, but don't say nothing to these people face. Like, this is cool to do. This is okay. This is acceptable to not be a man. This is okay. Never me. And I'm going to call it out. Brick baby too old to be acting like that. dwflame, this is what happens. This is why I do my channel by myself. I won't never have a partner in it because people get involved with something you got going on and then think that they are the reason that you are where you at. And then when you let them go, it's a problem. That's why I didn't feel bad for Ish and the other dude at the Joe Budden podcast when they was sitting up there going through it with him, because y'all seen what Joe did to Rory and Maul already. Why are you expecting anything different from this man? Why? Is because you want the bag, the opportunity, the attention, so you're willing to take the risk. Then you can't complain about the result when it comes to bite you in the butt. When Joe out there trying to talk to your girl and trying to, do the wild stuff that Joe Budden's be doing. Y'all know what's up. But the point is, y'all seen Joe Budden couldn't even make it with DJ Academics. Somebody else who was just as popular as him, and they couldn't coexist. Him and Rory and Maul couldn't coexist. But y'all think that y'all gonna be able to coexist. When people show you who they are, believe them, man. Just a bunch of coons running around with each other. dwflame and briccbaby supposed to be cool, but Adam 22, they let a white man get in between what they got going on that could possibly spill over on the streets. Meanwhile, Adam 22 gonna be up there on no jumper with the door locked and security out front. See, this is the problem that I have with white America when they come and get involved in things that we get involved in. You know why? Because they can always go back to their culture. Remember Kid Rock? He used to be a rapper, then he went straight to real rock and roll. Look what Adam 22 doing right now. He wanted to associate himself with gangbangers and LA culture and all that. And then the minute it get too hot, where those things start spilling over into the streets, what he do? Because he's allowed to do, because he's a white man in America that's 40-something years old, he can disassociate himself and go right back to doing the corny white boy stuff that they do. Messing with porn stars and all of that stuff. I ain't knocking a man. I'm just calling it out for what it is. And why black men need to be having their own platforms and standing up on their own right and standing up on 10 toes down by themselves. You don't need to be doing all that other stuff. You don't need to be going to these people platform. Do the hard work and build yours, and you wouldn't even have this problem. Brick Baby can have his own podcast. Whack 100 can have his own podcast. dwflame could do his music and have his own podcast. Y'all don't need to be linked up with somebody else. You only doing that because you want to get a step ahead first. You want the attention without the hard work. You want to be on a platform and get all of the things that come with the platform, but not do the groundwork. It don't work like that in life, y'all. 35, 40-year-old men, 50-year-old men talking about Paru and gangbanging, nothing that has done their community any justice, has done nothing but brought harm and destruction to their community, and they get up there and brag about it like it's cool. Like they ain't got children out here. Whack 100 got grandchildren. And you still want to carry yourself like that. Nah, man, I could never go along with that. I could never sit up there. And this is what happens when you let culture vultures get in the door. But I'm more mad at y'all for opening the door for them. Not for the not for the snake being a snake. A snake gonna bite you if you let the door open. You saw it out front and you should have kept the door closed. You didn't do that. So it is what it is, man. When you let termites in your house, they're going to destroy what you build. It's just a fact, y'all. So y'all know what this is, man. Deem by any means. Hey, yeah, don't be eavesdropping. Hit that like button. Send donations. Do what y'all gotta do. I want to say shout out to my guy that hit me up big in the Cash App yesterday. Much appreciated, my guy. And I want you to know I put that right to my daughters, my guy. You hear what I'm saying? Good looking, baby. So I holla at y'all, man. Y'all get at me.